the drama. This exotic master bedroom makeover with the black wall and flashy oversized flowers. It is beyond eye-catching. It's the type of thing you see in model homes or in magazines, but it is real life for a good friend of Studio 5, and we could not love it more. We are so excited to get more details on the project from the design mind of our pal, Risa Baker. Oh my goodness. You posted a sneak peek, I think, on your stories on Instagram, and I was like jaw on the floor. This is incredible. So start us off, inspiration, what were you thinking?
Okay, well, my husband and I have not redone our room in 10 years. It's the last room in the house that we've... Always, right? Yeah. My kids have each had 2 makeovers in their rooms, and we've had nothing. We moved in with the same bedding, same curtains. We've had light coming into our room because the curtains never fit, so it was high time. So I was going for something totally different than I had before, and I have absolutely fallen in love.
So black wall.
Black wall.
That's bold in and of itself.
It is. It's a color called chimney, and I let my husband pick it. I put 4 colors on the wall and said, "Okay, honey, you choose," and that's the one that he chose.
You let him pick it. I mean, I put 4 colors on the wall.
Well, some were kind of teal.
Okay,
yeah, that's what he chose, and he did a great job. And then and that really, brings the masculine in. But then these flower decals. I mean, could you
Risa.
die?
What are they then?
They are decals. They're vinyl decals. So you order them from a company called Urban Walls. They come in big, long strips, and then you cut out each flower and kind of hang them on your wall and decide where you want them to go and attach them.
They work for the master bedroom space in part because they're realistic. It almost looks like huge art on your wall.
It does. They look like photographs, and when you get up a little closer, they look like they're hand painted.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
They're beautiful. We're going to get to the application of those in just a minute, but let's dish on the other details. I see the black wall. I see the white headboard. Is that kind of dark light balance key, do you think, to pulling it off?
Absolutely. And yes, if I had a dark headboard and a dark wall, it just wouldn't work. And I love color. I love contrast. I love to walk in and have drama in a space, and that's really what these decals and the paint and the headboard and everything have done.
What's the biggest question, the number one question you get on when people see the finished room?
Is your husband okay with this? Does he mind flowers on the wall?
Let's go there. There are flowers above your husband's head when he sleeps. How do you balance that masculine, feminine approach?
Well, the balance really comes from the paint, number one, and then also the way I styled his nightstand. So I got this really cool earthy tray that's wood and kind of deeper tones, and it's got the metal corners. And then I just put succulents, a candle, and a frame. And the beetle on the frame is because when he goes mountain biking, he brings beetles home in his pockets for my sons.
What a cute dad.
Yeah, he's a cute dad. But that was it's always fun if you can add something personal into a decorative space.
So he feels like the beetles balance the roses.
Yeah, exactly. They want to climb on the roses, right?
Yeah, there you go. Those masculine details do balance it out. Well, the roses really are, I think, the showstopper. And you're going to show us how the application process goes down. You say it's pretty simple, right?
It's so simple. So I have never actually put vinyl on my wall before. I didn't really hop on the wagon when people were doing that.
You didn't have letters over every...
No, I didn't. So this was actually my first time applying vinyl to a wall.
You should have called me.
It was so easy. Yeah. So, okay, first things first, your paint needs to be a satin finish.
Okay.
Because then it will match the sheen of the flowers.
Okay.
And so that's what we did, was a satin finish.
That's a good thing to think about, the texture play.
Right, because you don't want to look at it and be like, oh, the flowers are matte or the flowers are shiny. It was perfect. So it just looks like beautiful, expensive, custom wallpaper.
Everything we want.
Right, so I just want to show how humongous these flowers are.
Ginormous.
Right?
Yeah.
They are massive, and then the beautiful leaves that come with them. So what you do is it comes in a big long sheet, and you just cut around each flower. You don't need to do a good job of it, just kind of basic cut.
Does each sheet kind of fill out a general standard sized wall? I mean, how would you know?
Well, I think I got 3, I think you get about 3 sheets.
Okay.
Per order.
Okay.
So
and how much?
9. Roughly? So it comes with 9 flowers and all the leaves and a couple mini flowers that you need for $250.
Okay. All right.
Which, if you're pricing custom wallpaper or some of these nice wallpapers, this is a steal.
Yeah.
Because it covers a large space.
It replaces the idea, the look of wallpaper, and you would pay 5 times that for a nice
absolutely.
decorative wallpaper.
Okay, so the next thing that you do is you apply them to your wall like this.
Okay.
This is kind of how you figure out where you want them placed. So you use painter's tape or whatever tape you've got that won't stick to your paint. And I put them up and kind of move them around. It took probably an hour to put them up and decide what I wanted to do.
I mean, you can see through the pattern, so you get a realistic idea of placement.
Yes, exactly. So once you're happy with where they're placed, it's really easy. It's just like regular
hard to nail it down? I would probably play with it for a day.
I did. Well, I played with it for a long time.
Walk out of the room, walk back in, rearrange.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. And I ended up placing mine kind of spaced more equally rather than in clumps because I wanted it to look like wallpaper.
Okay.
I didn't want it to look like vinyl flowers, but the vinyl flower clumps are beautiful too. So that's what's fun about this. You can do whatever you feel like doing.
Okay.
Anything you've got in your mind. Okay, so we're just gonna do it on a plate here. I've got this leaf that I already applied. So next one we're gonna do is a little mini rose. And I don't know if the camera can see. Okay, there we go. So you can see it's already completely cut out. You don't have to do any crazy
trimming,
cutting.
no haircuts.
No trimming, no haircuts, nothing. So you think, I think that looks good.
Oh, you're layering.
Yep.
Overlapping.
You get out your handy Cinemark gift card and press it on.
Okay.
And of course, we would be doing this vertically if we were.
At least the 1990s vinyl
was
is pretty forgiving. You could smooth out bubbles.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I smoothed out after. And then one tip that I liked was to kind of pull down with the wall.
Okay.
Because if you pull out, there's a chance you can start pulling the flowers off.
could
So if you kind of roll it like this.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Stop it.
So exciting.
Huge impact, little effort.
Right.
It's what we love.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm obsessed. How many?
And it didn't take
what's
long
the
at
name
all.
of the company, first of all?
Urban Walls.
Urban Walls.
And it's uwdecals.com.
Okay.
And they're also on Instagram. That's how I found them. It was gasp worthy. I saw them on Instagram and I was like, oh, what is that? I have got to get that in my house.
Do they have different designs, different patterns?
Yes, they have tons. They have little things. They have this group of ferns that you can put up. I mean, they've got big things, small things, all different colors. They have anything you could possibly want.
Fun too to think of the scale, like a powder bathroom. You could go big impact, or a kid's nursery. You could go, dainty impact.
Yeah, I think these are going in my master powder room after this.
Really? The flowers just keep growing?
Yep, they'll just keep going.
I love it. All right, where can we see the master bedroom makeover details?
It's going to be on my blog, restlessrisa.com, and I'm also linking through my social media.
Okay.
Restless Risa. You can find me on Restless Risa.
And you'll point us to the company and all of the...
Yes,
all right.
absolutely.
How exciting.
Yep.